Hi, and welcome to my workshop. Today we're going to take a look at the Bachmann N-scale Trimatrain. It's out of production, but there's some very good reasons that you might want to pick up one of these if you can find them used online or at a yard sale. There's a couple of reasons you might not want to pay too much though, but you're going to have to stay tuned and watch the rest of the episode to figure out why. For right now, be sure to click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss a single episode of John's Railroad Adventures. This is what we have. This is the Bachmann N-scale Trimatrain. It is out of production. But you can still find them online I saw them anywhere from $30 to $130, but $130 was the brand new price. Now, this one I found at my father's house. I got this one just before Christmas from my dad's house. I had seen Dad put it up a few times and I always thought it was pretty cool, but having put it on my Christmas tree, our Christmas tree, there's some issues that you might want to be aware of before you go looking for one, or if you stumble across one at a yard sale. Let's start with some of the good things. These are parts that all go together with these sections of track, okay? And these pieces mount like that and go together around the center of the tree. Now, I don't want to go into details about how you put them together. The thing comes with directions, but it works pretty good. You will need to be careful about leveling the train. Being absolutely as level as you can make it is really pretty important because the uphill, downhill makes a big difference for this particular train. One of the good things is that the way that it is made really is pretty good. It's pretty solid, it's pretty simple, it's well made, it's sturdy. And the way that these pieces go together, if you remember playing with Hot Wheels track as kids with those pieces, there is a tongue and there is a slot, a lot like the Hot Wheels, but these are built in, and the tongue and the slot fit together and they align the track really well. Now, in the last few millimeters, when you get it close together, you're going to have to eyeball it pretty close so that the track pieces fit together with the track connectors. That's critical, but these align the track very well and hold it there, and 4 pieces make a circle around your tree. That works very well. The directions that come with this are really quite good. They're clear and understandable. So that's good too. There's a piece of this that helps you connect these pieces, the leveling pieces, to your Christmas tree. The only way I can describe it, it is an oversized zip tie. So if you open this package and you find this really big zip tie, don't think it belongs to something else because you bought this at a yard sale. That zip tie is the thing that holds this all to your trunk of your Christmas tree. And that system for leveling really does work fairly well. It's a little fiddly, but it works pretty well. Now, for some of the not so good things. What this comes with is a single voltage wall transformer. Some of us call those wall warts. A single voltage wall transformer. And if you have any experience with model trains at all, single voltage should set off some alarms. And that's one of my issues. In fact, it must have been one of my dad's issues, because when I got this from him, he had cut off that transformer and instead put on a couple of wire connectors that he could connect this to a regular transformer instead of that wall wart. But it didn't help, because I think the engine that comes with this, it's a nice little engine, but what comes with it, I'm pretty confident, is a single speed motor in that engine. No, even though I had this connected to a transformer with variable voltage, no matter how you varied it, it would stand stock still until you reached a certain voltage, and then it would go pretty fast. For me, faster than I really would have liked. Too fast, I think, for the diameter of the circle. But there was no speed control at all. It either ran or it didn't run. The cars are attractive, but they're a little too light. Now, you don't want anything really heavy on your Christmas tree. Maybe your Christmas tree can't support something super heavy, but compared to the weight of the tracks, shouldn't be a problem. But the cars are really too light. And between the speed of the engine and the not being exactly perfectly level, I did a pretty good job, but it wasn't perfect. And between the speed and the level and the cars being too light, the couplers, at least on the one I had on my Christmas tree, would not stay coupled. Now, it looked attractive. Everybody who saw it really liked it. My kids thought it was really cool. But I had trouble keeping everything connected without cars uncoupling, and then because of its speed again, the engine would run into anything that derailed or uncoupled, and they would tumble off of the tree. So a number of cars fell off the tree more than once, and I simply could not keep that train going around the tree for very many passes at all. I will show you here in a second what that looks like. I have some video that I shot during Christmas, and you can take a look at that.
Are you serious? You're just a boy standing in front of another boy saying you don't want him to do it? Sure.
Okay, so that looked pretty good. One of the other things that this is the connector. This little black piece is the connector. There, if I put that, you can see that that connects the wiring to one of these track pieces. All right. It can connect right side up or upside down. It fits tightly. That's not an issue, but the issue is that it fits right side up or upside down. It will fit either way, but it will only make connection, electrical connection, if in one of those orientations. So if you put it together, you're kind of in the back of your Christmas tree probably, like I was, trying to put that together, and you're not paying too close attention, and you put it in upside down, it will feel like it's well connected, but you will not have power to the track. So be aware of that. What I plan on doing next Christmas is putting some paint marks or something, a white paint pen, and marking one side so I know which side is up. So there's some good and bad parts of this thing. I really do like the way that this track goes together. I really do like the way that it assembles, the way that it indexes. The directions are good and understandable. The system for leveling is really pretty good and understandable. But that's kind of where what I like ends. I don't like the single voltage wall transformer. I don't like a single speed motor in the engine. I don't like that engine, when it starts running, runs faster than I like. I think it's too fast. I don't like that the cars are so light and that the couplers don't stay connected. I'm not fond of that electrical connection being reversible, but I can work around that one. So here's my conclusion and what I think. I think if you found one of these just for the track, it's worth something. It is. I would recommend picking one of these up if you can find one at a yard sale or online, just for this, just for the system that puts it around your tree and indexes the track together. I think that is worth something. I'm not so sure about the train that runs on it. If you are a model railroader, particularly if you have N scale, you might want to think seriously about taking one of your inexpensive DC engines and a small train, 3 or 4 cars, and running that at a speed you're comfortable with instead of the train that comes with this, or at least instead of the engine that this comes with. Well, I looked them up online. I know they are available. I don't recommend paying full price, but I think that this is a neat addition to a model railroader's Christmas tree or Christmas collection. I particularly wanted this one this year because we have a German Shepherd puppy. It was not safe for us to put the Lionel train around the tree this year. It may not be safe next year. And so this may be, for some of you, like it was for me, it may be your only option to have something like this. And this system, I think, is a good one, but you may have to improve it to be happy with it. All right? I hope you have a great day. And don't forget to click on the subscribe button and the notification bell so you won't miss a single episode of John's Railroad Adventures. There's some good stuff coming up.